Hi everyone, welcome back to Vickie's, what do I call myself? Vic's Crafty Creations. Total mind blank. Oh my god, now my Facebook isn't working. I'm an independent stamping up demonstrator for Brisbane. Log into another account. I don't want this. Oh no, come on. Because I only now use this iPad to watch me back. So anyway, we're here. Right. That was scary. So hopefully everyone's had a good weekend. Happy Monday. Hi, Megan. So we're going to have a bit of fun tonight. Something a little bit different that I haven't done in a while. And mainly because I've been on a bit of a cleaning spree with my, with my craft room at the moment. And so, hi Jean. I had a whole heap of unused card kits that I pulled apart over the weekend when I was supposed to be doing other things. But anyway, I did that instead. And I had all these bits of cardstock already cut and ready to go. So my aim tonight is to use them to make things so that I am not cutting any new paper. Although I think I've got to cut down some of these white bits because they're too big. But I am not cutting, yes, I am not cutting any new paper. So, what did you all do on the weekend? Did you have a good Father's Day? Hi, Christina. I went into Riverfire with 10,000 other people with Hunter on Saturday night. So that was lovely. It's been quite a few years since I've been to Riverfire, and last time I went to South Bank. This time I went to Kangaroo Point Cliffs and things. But yeah, halfway through the fireworks, Hunter's like, how much longer do the fireworks go for, Mum? And I said, I don't know, darling. And then afterwards we found out they went for 16 minutes. He's like, oh, I've had enough. Did get out easily. We caught an Uber, so my friend lives at Norman Park. So, hi Lisa, how are you? After your little fall over the weekend. Yeah, so we caught an Uber from her house, so that wasn't too bad. And then we had to walk a little bit to catch an Uber home as well. So it wasn't too bad, but we were home back to her place by like 8:10. And then I was home here by 8:50, which wasn't too bad. I can imagine, Lisa, it looked pretty nasty fall. Now, I'm just trying to get me some grid paper because I'm going to make a mess. And I didn't get that out because I didn't prep very well. So I also got everything ready for the September class and posted those. Well, they're not. They're on my handbag ready to post tomorrow when I leave the house. But ready to post for September class. So I did that. I advertised my advent calendar. So those of you that did my advent calendar last year, I've had some really good feedback around that and things. So I've got a price this year, and guess what? It's cheaper than it was last year. That is because this year you do not receive a stamp set in it, but you still receive DSP, ribbon, bling, and a pack of these. Greetings for you in ephemera pack. And then the kits to make 24 cards. So you get an advent calendar where you can make a Christmas card every day of December. On my page, Christina. On this page that I go live, there would have been a thing for it because I did it over the weekend. No, I have not made my badge for the craft day. I did just think that I should probably do that tonight, and I did look at a few things and I couldn't come up with anything, which is why I'm playing with this instead, because I have done a lot of work today and I feel a bit brain dead and I can't think too much. So I'm doing something very easy. So my colours have already been chosen. The lemon lolly is in the subtles, but everything else is brights. So really you probably should be using Daffodil Delight, but given I am not cutting any new cardstock, I think this lemon lolly would work. So I've added lemon lolly, Coastal Cabana, melon mambo, and then I've put Secret Sea because I have already started packing my stuff for Saturday's craft day. And I have realised that I've packed my black ink pad, which is far, far away from here. So I'm improvising. So let's maybe do a bit of a thing. I haven't done blending for a while on here, but I thought I'd show you some tips with blending. So when you blend with, let's start. Green. Then let's see how this works. Pink. And then yellow. So ideally when you blend, you shouldn't blend two colours together that are going to give you mud. Alright, so you should be careful that you end up with colours next to each other that when they blend over each other, they're nice colours. We'll see how the green and the pink go. But I just want to show you a bit of different thing. So if you just blend with it straight like that, I find that it blends, but it's not great. And I've never really liked the look of it too much, which is why I don't do it as much. And I don't know. I've got issues with it. But if we do this. Hi, Glenda. Like, it doesn't look terrible, but I just find it's not smooth. I can see the circles in it, I can see the lines in it, I can see everything. So what you do to fix that is you get some glycerine. Now, glycerine you can just buy from the chemist. I've just put it in a little dropper bottle so that it's easy to deal with, but it's the same stuff that you get from the chemist. And so now if we blend it this way, I just find I don't know, that it's a nicer finish. So I have always just added a bit of glycerine to my blending. And I feel like I get a smoother, that pink one didn't work so well, but I feel like I get a smoother finish. then I do like that. So I'm going to do these cards with glycerine. So I think we're going to need some more ink though. So maybe I should get some re-inker instead. Let me be back in a second because I need some more on the ink pad. Alamambo and yes, so there was 10,000 other people in it, Riverfire as well. But it wasn't too bad. But I did see on Facebook earlier that there was a lot of people that were bitching about catching public transport home and the issues and stuff we had. I didn't catch a bus, obviously. We just called an Uber and things, so it wasn't quite so bad, but we were stuck in traffic for a while. All right, so I'm just going to add some more glycerine now that I've done that. And we're going to blend all of these together. I quite like that with the green first. On there. Did anyone else brave Riverfire? Those of you in Brisbane? Okay, so we've got that one, and let's do this one. Yes, so my advent calendar is advertised, my, and those, oh, that's not very nice there, is it? Those that are interested in the craft retreat as well. So we've opened the registration up for, because last week was only just for pre-attendees. Previous attendees, so now we've opened it up to new ones too. You could hear it from your place but couldn't see a thing. I think we're too far away from the city to hear anything here and stuff, but we hear fireworks and stuff all the time when they have stuff on Waller Road. When they have the show there. All right, I'm not liking this pink bit in here. We had spent all morning out and about, decided that we weren't going to stand in a crowd with kids, nothing to do for a couple of hours. They'd already started complaining. Yes. Well, we positioned ourselves right next to the ice cream man. So that kept them occupied for quite some time, wanting an ice cream. And so I didn't get an ice cream because I thought for sure Hunter would have not finished it, because it was one of those old Mr. Whippy ice creams, and Hunter's never finished a massive cone like that before. But this time, when I didn't order myself an ice cream, he finished the bloody thing. So then I had no ice cream and stuff, and I'm like, anyway, that's okay. I didn't need an ice cream. And then we found out this afternoon, that one of the teachers at after school care was on the other side of the ice cream van at Riverfire. So that was funny as. So there's that as well. And I might get, whilst I'm here, because I do need to, I might do a smaller piece so that I can start making my name badge, I think, because otherwise that's not going to happen, and I'm just going to do it in this design. Hi Renee, how are you? I am liking, it was a huge ice cream. I am liking that when I'm going into the city now, though, that it's daylight when I leave the house, it's daylight when I arrive in the city, and it's still light when I come home. Which means it's getting warmer. So, so my hand's getting a little bit sore from blending here. So I'll do some stamping in a minute. I'm just wanting to let those other ones dry for the time being, but that's that. Push them up here. And then I do have Secret C because, like I said, I have packed my black already and it will be close enough to being black. So I do like this stamp set. The sentiments are more like a sympathy or sorry and stuff. So we've got, sometimes life is just hard. I do like the font. So very sorry. My shoulder is yours. You're not alone. I'm here for you. And sending the healing power of love. So, and we can tell I've not even used this yet because it is not out of the red rubber. So let's pop this. How do you get the glycerine off your blending brushes? I don't. You could just have separate brushes for the ones that you use glycerine with. You could, I have washed my blending brushes out before, but I do find sometimes, this is one that I've washed out. See how it goes funny and separates? Like that. So this one I've washed out before, and I find when I've washed it out with some soap or something like that, then the bristles start to separate, whereas if I don't wash them out, they stay like that. So I don't bother washing them out anymore. I have, when are you going to do new products? I used new product last week. I've still got heaps of product that I haven't, that's old product like this, that I haven't used yet that I need to use. So I need to switch it up. But so I have a blending brush. I don't have a blending brush for every color because that's, I feel, a little bit excessive. But I have a blending brush for every like color family. So this will be all the pinks. This will be the greens. This will be the yellows. With the blues, I do have a light blue and a dark blue. And same with the pinks. I actually have a light pink as well. But other than that, so I only have about probably 15 blending brushes. Exciting new product like gingerbread. Yes, I would like to use the gingerbread. I just need to have time to play with it and things. But I did Christmas last week. So I don't want to do every week Christmas. But also, because I'm not going to be here 2 weeks in November, I do have to get my Christmas fix in. So I'll probably do Christmas next week. Maybe every second week I'll do Christmas. Just make you come back and watch me again, Megan. But you're here every week anyway. Love it. All right, this block is not big enough. God damn it. And I kind of want, does that fit on the whole thing? Yes. I I think I'm going to have to get my Stamparatus because I don't know where that bigger block is. I thought that was going to fit, but it's not. So I know the Stamparatus has retired, but I would say a lot of us already have one. So that's what I'm going to use. Oh. Okay. So I think we should only need one. Stamp pad, one magnet. If we pop that there, and if you have the stamp case under this, then it's flat. Hi, Sue. How nice is that? And it looks nearly black anyway, except I've smudged it up there. But that's okay. We won't push so hard up there this time. Oh, that one turned out better, didn't it? So, and then I've still got some bits because there's smaller stamps in here too. These little ones, they would fit on normal blocks. This one does. I don't mind the secret C on here. Oh, I like that. I don't know that my name tag's going to be that big, but it's there. I need a cleaner. I didn't bring a cleaner. I didn't get my cleaner out. Here. The Secret C is looking very nice, like a black. You know, sometimes when you stamp and with the black, it's quite, I don't know, a bit aggressive looking. This kind of gives you that without being too aggressive. I do that sometimes with basic grey as well. Let's get this off. That it's not then black. Right, that's then clean. Pop this away because we shouldn't need that big one anymore. And pop him there. Oh. Now, what sentiments are we going to put on here? You're not alone, I'm here for you. I quite like that one. It's not really, that could be anything. Not really sympathy. And sometimes life is hard. It is, but I don't know that I would give somebody a card saying that. What was that one that I was doing? You're not alone, I'm here for you. Maybe that. Oh, you know what I did on the weekend? I started bagging up my teacher appreciation gifts because it reminded me when it was Educator Day, and I'm like, that means it's Teacher Appreciation Day soon. And I don't have a lot of time, so I'll forget about it. So I decided that I need to do that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Now this one, which means I have so much more room to make cards because I have got 10 kit boxes full of cards for the teachers. They are chockers this year. So Hunter's got his choice of 10 to give them out to. But I also give them to the daycare, like the Osh ladies, on that same day. I can't work out 2 different days to give them. So to me, they're all treated as teachers, not different days for different roles. Sending the healing power of love. Let's do that one. That's a bit mushy too, isn't it? That looks like it's going to be very crooked. Let's... Oh, that's on a slant. But that's what happens when I double stamp. But that's what we're dealing with. So I need to probably get some plain gems. This is going to be my name badge. Or maybe I could turn that into a different card. And do, oh, let's do that. I'll have to work out something else for my name badge. Or do another one. Let's do that. It's a good idea, isn't it? Oh my god, that I need to clean my cleaner. That is not getting very clean, is it? It's just as dirty on there. Hi, Marie. Need to. This is when you know it's time to clean your cleaner. When your cleaner is not making your stamps so clean. I haven't done it for a while, to be honest. I think sorry, sometimes life is just hard. I'm going to make a card with it. Whether I give it to anyone, it may end up in Teacher Appreciation Gifts next year. Who knows? Now, oh, I nearly dropped that. That could have been disastrous. Pop this away. I'm giving this a good workout. What is this little thing here? Oh, so sorry. All right, so well, that gives me 3 cards. I was a bit worried. So I'm going to stick one, I think, on... Maybe not that one because it's so pink. That one on there. This is me not cutting a new piece of cardstock. Oh, this is on a card. Didn't realise they were cards. So that means I could have the yellow then too on there. Oh, that might not be. Do you think? Or is that going to be better on the pink? The yellow pops out more on the pink on that one. I think that's going to be on the pink. Didn't realise that was a card. I've got white cards, but that'll do. I'm not cutting a new piece. And then this piece here, where did that other little bit go? That is not enough for that. I think that needs to go on the pink too. So we need a piece. Oh, we can trim that down. And then I think that goes on here. That's already a card. We could stick that white on the inside of that and maybe stamp something. Megan will be so pleased. I've done an inside of the card too. This then gets on here. And I'm thinking a white piece, which we might need to cut. Oh, that fits there nicely. Trim that, trim this down. We could have a bigger border on that than I normally do and just trim that bottom bit. Does anyone else do this? Like use scraps that they cut? Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Right, now we need a ribbon. I'm probably going to have a ribbon that's not current anymore. What ribbon have we got? Let me have a look. I don't believe this is anymore. This came in a thing with a blue ribbon and things, but that is lemon lolly, so I like that. I believe this is still current. This silver meshy thing. This is silver and white ribbon. 162149. This one came in a thing of 2, so it's got no colour, no code on it. So let's stick this down so then I can work out where to cut this. And bring this in. Maybe a 15th more. That's better. Okay. And I think we might need to emboss that. So let's pop that to the side for a second. This one doesn't have too much yellow on it. This one is going to have the yellow on. Oh, let's stamp the inside of this one. Stick to a thing, Vickie. We're going to stamp with this. And what am I sticking on? You're not alone, I'm here for you. And then maybe on the inside, we put my shoulder is yours. Do you think? Maybe sending the healing power of love, maybe, is better. Is better. Or I could just put so sorry. But don't know. We're going to stamp this. I'm going to do neither ribbon is current. What? Is that the one I used before? It is too. I was going to use the one with the bloody reeds on it. But anyway. Neither ribbon is current. Well, what ribbon is current? I need you to come and do my craft room for me, Megan, and work out what's current. What have we got? That's current. We've got plain white, but that just seems a bit boring. Oh, I'll just drop that. Because I know this is current because I just bought the bloody thing. Plain white. Well, that's not going to be plain anymore, is it? Cut that off. Probably put that over there, Vickie. That could be dangerous. And then I was going to stamp. I put all that away. Boring. Yeah, well, I should show you. I've got like 20 ribbons up there. But it appears not many of them are current. But a lot of them are, like, one of them's that petal pink feral ribbon that came in that suite that I hate. The suite I like, the ribbon I hate. And then Petunia Pop, which is not a colour I'm using. And then there's red and green, again, not colours I'm using. And gold. And I'm like, I used gold last time. I don't want to use gold every time. So I feel we could be using retired ribbon. Gold strip mesh ribbon. Yeah, I have that. But that means it's gold every time. But anyway, it's current, so I'll put this gold. I know that's current because I just bought that too. Alright, so we'll stick this on the inside. I feel I should probably move that, otherwise more stuff's going to get damaged. There are not too many ribbons at the moment, I can tell. I seem to have them. None of them are current. Now, I just need a drink. I've got a bit of a tickle in my throat. I want to cover this goober up here. So if we're sticking gold ribbon on here, because I don't know whether these are still current, but they will go well on the Coastal Cabana, and they're nearly finished because they've been around for 100 years. Use old ribbons up. Everyone would have the same issue that I have with ribbons if you buy a roll of ribbon, because it lasts a lifetime. I could use, do you think I could use the butterflies then with the gold? I don't mind these gold ones. Can you see them? Probably not. These gold ones with the pink here. They're nice. I've not used them yet. Again, I have a lifetime supply of embellishments as well, where some of these would be retired. What about, I didn't get the dragonfly ones, I do not believe. I've got bees. I've got the bees. But I don't believe I have... Oh, I've got dragonfly trinkets, yes. I've got trinkets. I don't have things. I think those dragonfly ones are actually retired though. But I have them, and then the tiny bees. Because now I think they've got adhesive ones, but a while ago they had these dragonfly ones and I bought them. Let's stick them on with the... They're probably retired too, but I don't care. Because I have a lifetime supply and you are all probably in the same boat. So we're going to... I'm going to go with this yellow ribbon. Because I find it really hard to sell the trinkets and the stuff. I'm going to go this. I'm going to do that across the top. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I haven't stuck that down yet. That'll really cover that. And then do a bow. Happy. Does anyone else talk to themselves like this? I actually like this ribbon a lot. It came with Azure Afternoon, the other blue one. And I like that blue too. Oh, I didn't make that long enough for that. All right. Everyone's a bit quiet on here tonight. Now we're going to tie a bow and stick that over the middle bit. I still have pine cones and the yellow fluffy. I found the yellow fluffy middle inserts when I cleaned up the other day. I only have like 2 left in a container and I'm like, oh. But yeah, what do I do with them when I don't have the stamp set anymore? All the punches. Some of the newer people are going, what's the yellow fluffy insert things? I'll see what I did with them, whether I kept them or not, because I didn't know what to do with them. Here they are. So we had, what are they called? Perennial Essence Floral Centers. So they had sticky bits and you could make flowers fairy for the inserts. But all the flowers that they fit are gone. And I don't have to punch all the thing anymore. But anyway, I'm going to stick these dragonflies on. I'm going to need my poker tool. And we're going to use these dragonflies, which I do believe are retired, but they've got some stickers that are dragonflies now. Some adhesive ones. And they're smaller. That's them. I didn't have a full container. I found some acorns. Yes, I've got some acorns too. I really liked them, but they were really heavy. But I think I've got 2 packets of the acorns. I really liked them, but they were hard to put on a card because they were quite heavy. I'm going to stick the 3 on here. It'll be a bit dragonfly heavy. I'm not sure why I buy the trinkets. I never use them. Well, I've got a drawer full of them as well. So I'm in a similar boat, Megan. But you see it and it's so pretty and you're like, oh, I've got to have that. I'll use that. But then because I also don't have them on display, which is why I moved my ribbons up rather than in a little box that I've put them up on a shelf near me so that I could see them, so that I use them more, because out of sight, out of mind. But my trinkets are still in my drawer, so I don't see them very often. So there's the first card done. Now this card, let's do this. Now, should I use, because I'm sure these bees are still current, should I use these tiny little bees? Or should I use these brass butterflies? I'm thinking I should use the bees because I've got 10,000 of them. I think this is actually 2 containers into one because I loved them so much that I bought them twice because I forgot that I bought the first one. And then I'm like, oh, I can fit them all in one container. So I think, I don't know that you get this many. You only get 40. I believe that's more than 40. Because I don't think I've kept a separate one. Because look at all these. All of these. Yeah. What's the number for the bees? The bees are... Oh, where is the number? So they don't have the number on the container. Oh, hang on. It's on the back. 164714. The butterflies. I might use the butterflies on the other card, Glenda. Then I'm using one on each. But I'm going to put bees on this one. So this one, well, this one we might use the white ribbon then for. Can you use them on shakers? Oh, that's why I made all those shaker cards last week, Glenda. Yay, we found one that's current. Yes. Was to try and use up some of the shaker things. So I made four shaker cards last week to try and use up some of them. I did think I was going to try and I need to make something with the pigs, the piggy and the bellies and stuff, because that'll use up some stuff. But like, you think when you do the shakers going, oh, I've used so much, because look, I stuck heaps in here, this one, and heaps in this one, and you wouldn't even know that I've used any out of the bloody thing. It's still full. Like, again, a lifetime supply of stuff. Some of them you could probably, but a lot of them are really heavy. Yeah, the dragonflies, not so much. You couldn't use them in a shaker. Way too heavy. But yes, a lot of the sequins and stuff like that, for sure. But as soon as they bring out something new and fun like that, I'm on it. I've got it. My sister still has the Piggy Mother's Day I gave her. Oh, that's nice. That's why you don't use them. Yeah. So, see, I've got the gold stars, gold shakers. So these are brand new. They're in the holiday catalogue or the online that just came out. So they're brand new. Then I've got loose gold sequins. Then you've got iridescent shaker circles. I think they're the ones that came with the pig. Then loose shaker elements. Oh, they might be with the pig. These might be before the pig. But I think they're the pig, maybe. And itty bitty bokeh dots. They're the ones that came with the butterfly and the dies. Then we've got these loose frosted dots. Oh, I did use a few of these. Subtle shimmer sequins. So there's not many. There's still a load in there, but there's not many as there was. Sparkle and Shine sequin assortment and more shaker stuff. And then I've got industrial trinkets. These are heavy too. So, you know, enough shakers to last a lifetime. And I don't use them enough. Now, the thing with these itty bitty bees is that the glue dot is too big for them, so you have to scrunch up a glue dot to fit on here. Loose shaker ones are for the piggy. So I thought, yeah, if I use the piggy, then I could definitely make some shaker cards and use some of those items. But in saying that, the little dome for the piggy's belly is so tiny that you can't actually stick too many of those shaker items in there. Like, you can stick a handful, but I reckon I'd get 20, 30 cards out of the amount of shakers that you can fit in there that you get in the packet. So I remember my sister used to comment about the price of these embellishments and go, oh, that, and when you stick 4 or 5 on a card, oh, that's now a $14 card. And I'm like, yeah, but you get so many in the thing. Like, I don't look at it like that. And I buy them and I make 2 or 3 cards and then I'm done. Okay, so there's that card done. Now we're going to stick this card. I did think I wanted to emboss this background. What are we going to emboss this with? Something that I haven't used yet. Oh. This one is still in the packet, so let's hope it's current. This is 165214. I can't believe, well, it could, because, you know, I buy loads of things and don't get around to using them. But I'm going on the assumption that this is still current. And then we're going to, this is not a 3D one though. You can tell by the thickness of it. It's not 3D, but we will need a big one. We will need this big shot, or stamp and cut and emboss. Yay! I've got another current item. Okay, so what, did that go like that? Nope, that's not enough in there. Is it just these two? Oh, yep. That one goes with the beautiful gallery suite. Oh, I don't have that. I must have just bought the embossing folder. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. That gives it a little bit of something. Yes, I bought the paper and the embossing folder. I did not buy the stamp or the dies. Because as much as I would like to have everything, I can't afford to have everything. I have to pick and choose. Oh, it's the end of the month. I should have got my tracker out. I didn't finalise my sales for last month, so I don't know where I'm at. And now I've stuck that to the thing. Next video, I'll have to do my tracker because this is the last month. Why is that not spinning? Before the end of the Stampin' Up! Year. I'm not very close. I think I've still got 4,000 CSV to get for me to hit my 10,000 CSV goal, but that's okay. It was a very stretch goal to start with. I don't like that I've got sticky there. Now I'm going to, what did I say? Use the gold on this. And this gold is current. I think all this card will have everything current on it. This will be a good one. I don't do my blog anymore, so I don't really care, but I used to have a blog where I used to have to make sure I had current stuff. I need to place an order to keep your title. Yes, it is the end of the month. And the end of the year for people to make sure that they do keep their titles. So oh, that's crooked, isn't it? There, we're going to do a bow. We need some dimensionals. I can't believe I haven't even used dimensionals. This is my third card. Third card and no dimensionals. And they're not cut. Okay. Nearly finished. Oh, they're stuck. Use all these end bits. Oh, I might as well just finish this card. Stick 2 in the bit. Megan's influences influencing me too much. Get my little weeding tool so that I can get my rubbish in here. This has been the best thing ever, and because I don't have hardly any dimensional backings anymore around my office or in the carpet or anywhere else, except, you know what, I emptied this on the weekend and then I started finding dimensionals everywhere. So when it's only when I go to empty it now, not every week, because obviously bits got stuck when I was emptying it. It was funny. Where's Janice tonight? I'll have to send her a message later. I've missed her. Right, I like that. We need a bow. Oh, you had me worried for a minute that you were going to leave the middle empty. I was. And then I heard you in my head. You were in my head, and I'm like, oh, there's only 2 bits. I'll just finish this card of dimensionals here. Kerry was on earlier, wasn't she? I'm sure Kerry was on earlier. Maybe I imagined her. I'm sure she was on earlier, but I haven't seen Janice. All right, so we've got this bow on here then. And that. And this time we're going to use the butterflies. There's glue there. Oh, I've made a mess everywhere. This butterfly's upside down. He's annoying me. Don't know why he's stuck on the packet upside down. He's off now. Off and running. Or flying. There we go. So tonight we have made 3 different cards using the same set, same but different, and using some retired product because I don't know what current ribbons there are. But yes, so hopefully you had a bit of fun. I'm actually surprised it took as long as it did. I thought these would be nice easy cards and I'd be done and dusted a little bit quicker, but I've stuffed around and nearly filled the hour anyway. So thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and for those coming to the craft day on Saturday, I will see you on Saturday. If not, I'll see you all next week. Bye.